Keego Harbor, Michigan. Driving over the speed limit is extremely dangerous. But driving over the speed limit and without a license is unacceptable. When an officer pulls over this car for going 42 in a 25-mile-an-hour zone,
140, Roger.
He sees the faces of a couple of boys way too young to be driving. Then he finds out just how young they are.
10-4, suspects believed to be 12 years old.
The officer steps out of his cruiser to investigate, and the kids take off. At 12 years old, the boys are in way over their heads. The immature fugitives roll into a lawn, dodging between a light pole and a mailbox. Now the officer is faced with a serious dilemma. If he lets them continue like this, they could end up in an emergency room, or worse. But trying to stop them with force may only encourage their recklessness. For now, he follows at a safe distance. Then, the officer discovers these kids aren't mere joyriders. Their ride of the moment wasn't taken from a family member or a friend.
Copy that. That vehicle has been reported stolen out of Auburn Hills.
It was stolen off the street. They fake left, then run a stop sign. Now the kids have nothing but open road ahead of them, and they're on a direct route to the city.
Northbound on Rock Lake Road.
As they get closer, oncoming traffic becomes much heavier. One truck driver is nearly clipped when the adolescents refuse to slow down. But when the suspects make a foolish detour over this embankment, things quickly fall apart. With a shredded tire, the boys hop over another curb and roll into a parked car. The juvenile driver immediately takes off running. But his friend, who can barely keep his pants up, is captured right away. The driver was caught a few hours later, riding something a little more his speed, a bicycle. For an officer, a chase is never a simple procedure.
Suspect believed to be 12 years old.
Chasing an untrained driver is terrifying and dangerous. But what troubled officers the most was what they discovered after the chase. Inside the car, police found all the tools of a professional car thief. These 12-year-olds were well equipped and most likely had stolen other cars. The good news is, they're both young enough to turn their lives around before it's too late.